get it. If you want it, if you need it, gotta have it, then come and get it. Come and get it.
Hey everyone, Greg Forrester from Rebirth here. Just a quick video talk about something I think might help you guys. It was an impromptu. I was done filming content for the day, but here I am giving you a little bit of an extra nugget. So something in general I wanted to talk to you guys about was social stuff that I'm currently struggling with getting better at. So I think it's more of a time than any to talk about it. Simply, I used to struggle with severe social anxiety, like I know some of you, especially in this younger generation, do. And you spend most of your time online, you don't go out and talk to people, that whole ordeal, or you're used to talking to people in VR chat, whatnot, or video games, but going out in the real world, people are scary. And they were for me for a long time. But I want to give you a simple tip on helping that. Just simple social tips that I've been picking up on using, learning in my regular practice nowadays. Step one, just smile. Even if it's a little bit of a grin, it comes off a lot better than my resting bitch face, which looks like I want to kill everyone. But I used to have like depression, anxiety, that whole ordeal. So I literally have not smiled much in my life. But now, just recently, I'm starting to get to that point where I can unlock that ability a little bit. Just smile in general. You'll have a way better time with people. Greet people nicely, calmly, like, hey, how's it going? Good morning. And like an upbeat tone of voice. And you'll be surprised. Like, people will light up. They will go crazy sometimes. So you could even start like a whole conversation based on just saying good morning to somebody. But I'd say if you don't regularly socialize in general, I would say go out and greet 5 people a day for like a week. I'd say that is a great test, and you'll see that people really aren't that scary. Then you can move on to level 2, which is compliment people. Not everyone. Like, just you greet some people, you know, you can tell who's going to be, if you like really get out there, you can tell who's going to have a good reaction or whatnot most of the time. You'd be surprised sometimes though. But I'd say, the hell, is that a water buffalo or something? I don't know, man. That's just me going crazy. But I'd say just go out and compliment people. Like, you see someone with a really dope tattoo, for instance. You just go out and you say, hey man, I like your tattoo. Where'd you get it done? What does it represent? I've had like full 35-minute, hour-long conversations start just entirely on the tattoo discussion. As a tatted man myself, I can respect it. But just like anything in general, you like someone's outfit, like you know shit about style, you dress up in outfits, whatnot. Compliment that and then talk about that with the person, or just like anything in general. And the more you learn about a person, like, talk to them about what you know they're interested in, and you'll be surprised. They'll become, even the most closeted like people will become chatterboxes if you talk about what they like. And then from that, you could talk about your own experiences with it, and, you know, move on and talk about what you like, and they'll listen to you if you listen to them. Listening is one of the biggest keys. Most people in a conversation just stop and they wait for their turn to speak, not listening to the other person, and say what they were going to say anyway. And that'll only get you so far in reality, I found. I've been doing it for years. I was that person for a long time. And just doing that, I've found a way better life. And in general, I make way more friends. And in business, you can't afford to be any other way. Don't, like, be argumentative in general. Don't argue in general. Because I find when you, even if you're right, like, what is the point of arguing with someone for an hour over some, like, cheap glory of being right? So what if you're right? Like, what it's, at the end of the day, you're going to have your dramatic, cool, hip victory, and they're just going to feel bad about themselves. Why make people feel bad about themselves when you could have goodwill with another person? That's another thing it took me forever to learn, because I was naturally an argumentative person. I naturally just, like, someone said something wrong, I'll be like, idiot, you fucking idiot. Like, what are you, stupid? And then just carry on with that. But what I found is I lost a lot of friends doing that in general, because people don't like to be proven wrong. If you're wrong, you don't like someone being like, you fucking idiot. And then you feel stupid for like the rest of the day. They'll remember that too. And they'll associate you with the way they felt at that time. Just like you would with someone that talked bad about you or proved you wrong in a situation. If you don't know something about a topic, just be like, I could be wrong, but. Or if they are wrong, be like, I could be wrong, but I thought blank. And then that might get them to look it up and realize that they're wrong. Be like, oh, my bad, buddy. You know, you don't be like, well, I'll tell you a thing or two, pal, and just go off about that. That's not the way people like to be spoken to or interacted with in general. But those are my just 3 tips for socialization that I learned. But you see, even with that dude, the what, I just said morning, he's like, what's up? You know, it's not a big deal. It's not as big, socialization in general is not as big of a deal as you think it is. Like, you'd be surprised. People are willing to talk. People are willing to reach out and become friends with you. You just got to show that you're willing to do the same and you're open, man. No matter what you look like, no matter what's going on, just do those things, man. Do those 3 things and you will be good. And that's all. Keep it real. I would say walk and learn, but I ain't been walking. My fat ass been sitting here for too long.